video, and it has a bunch of study tips and ways to kind of organize your life and make things easier for you when you're in school, trying to prep for a test, ace your test, get ready for a quiz, any of that, even just like getting your life together, so like things you're doing that month. So this is a video for you. I'm going to first start off with some tips to help you get more organized and then go into some more ways that are really good to study that I like to do. And so the first tip is to get a planner, and I'm not like a crazy planner person. I don't like buy a bunch of stickers to do it or do the whole Erin Condren thing, but I do think that having a planner is helpful, and I like to organize myself in two ways. So the first thing is to get yourself organized in a monthly basis, so you can do kind of your monthly due dates, things that are due that month, big tests, events that you have to go to, fun things even too. So like this was my August one. I just had like doctor's appointments, vacations, move-in day, all of those things. And then the next way to organize yourself, which I actually don't have an example of right here, but it is a weekly or daily way. So you could put your homework assignments that night or your essays, and you could put like what you're doing that night and then what's due this week. So just like annotate it and put it in, and I find that really helpful. Most of you guys that are watching my videos are girls, so you guys like things that look cute. So I just like color coding things, not like obsessively or anything, but just kind of making things look cute or using a few different colors just to kind of make things look better. And it also kind of helps like you remember things. And my second tip has to do with before you even get to class. And so what I recommend you do is you read the section or kind of familiarize yourself with what you're going to be learning and what like those chapters are about. If you're in college, they usually give you a syllabus, so it will say which days, like which classes you're going over certain things. So say the first class, it says chapters 1 through 5, the next one says chapters 6 through 7. So then you can kind of just go through and read everything or review it just so that you kind of know what you're talking about and what he's going to be talking about, so if you have any questions. Then the third tip is for during class, and this is pretty self-explanatory, most of you should know, but definitely pay attention. If you're somebody who gets distracted really easily, make sure that if like you bring your computer or your phone, just put your phone away. And if you like using your computer for notes, just make sure you stay on your note-taking page or document. And then also you should take notes and highlight key information, and that is important, the key word, because I know some people who highlight things and they'll literally highlight like every page, and that's not going to be helpful when you go back and look at them, because it's just all the information, not the most important things. The fourth studying tip is to rewrite your notes, and this actually you can make it look more organized, and then also just rewriting them I find really helps you memorize them. Even if your notes will look great, I find that if I copy them onto another piece of paper, it helps me remember them a lot more if I'm rewriting everything. And what's really great about that is that you can kind of make your own study guide. So if you keep all those notes at the end of the section or the end of like the semester, you'll have a bunch of the notes and you'll have a full study guide of the whole book or class that you were taking. Number 5, and I find this super helpful, is to make note cards. I found it really helpful to make note cards, and so you can organize them different ways. Sometimes I put questions like what is blah blah blah, or what are the 4 ways to whatever, and then you'd write them on the back, and so then you can rewrite them, which helps you remember them, and then also go through them, which I really like. Number 6 is to study or review with a group of people or some friends or a couple people that are in your class. And I actually don't usually do this. I'm the type of person that I'd rather study by myself. I get things done easier and more productively by myself. Some people really like studying in a group or reviewing with a bunch of people because that's just how they can learn better. And it is nice because different people have different ways to remember things, and certain people would be better at certain subjects or know more about it. So that's really helpful, but I find that it can be pretty difficult and you have to be careful when studying with a bunch of people because you don't want to get distracted and not do your work, which I find is what usually happens because you get off topic and then you're just talking about things that aren't even about that subject. So you just have to be careful with that, but some people really like it, so you should definitely find out which studying tips are best for you. Number 7, and this also has to do with paying attention in class, is to ask questions if you don't get something, or you can also go to your professor's office hours. And most colleges and schools in general, even in high school we had, certain days the teachers had like extra help those days, and that's really helpful because you can go, and a lot of times not everybody in your class goes, just a couple of people, so you get kind of more of a direct kind of hands-on learning experience, and it can really benefit you and help you. And also a lot of times if you go to them and the teacher can tell that you're trying, you can do a little bit better on that test or paper because they know that you tried hard and you didn't just like wing it or not get it and not get any help. Number 8, and this is super, super important, it is to make time to study and review and do your work. It can get really busy or like crazy if you just are always like going out and doing things. Your friends want to go here or there, and it's easy to just be like, oh yeah, I want to go, because you just want to hang out with people and do fun things, but you really have to make time to study, either like by saying, oh, I can't go today, or canceling plans, or just easily scheduling certain times that you're going to study. So say you know like every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday you have certain times that you have free hours. Those are what you can allot to studying, or whatever it is that you want to do. Number 9 also has to do with the last thing, and that is to get rid of distractions. So I find it's really helpful if you just silent your phone or shut it off. Seriously, even if you just shut up, like put it in your bag or across the room or something like that, so that you're not constantly checking it, because I find that Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, people texting you can get you really distracted, like you don't get anything done. Like you can easily just like go on your phone and you think you're only on it for 5 minutes, but you're actually on it for like 3 hours. My last tip for studying and organization is to space out your studying or doing your work. So definitely take breaks in between. Don't just do it all at once, because that really just gets you like burnt out and tired, and you really don't want to do anything, and it also makes you not remember things as well. So if you space out your studying, so say you know you have a test on Friday or in 2 weeks, do a little bit of studying every night or every few nights, so that it's not like you're doing it all the night before, and that puts a lot more pressure and stress on you. So if you space it out, it'll be a lot easier. Same with don't procrastinate. That can kill you, seriously. Like if you have a paper due in a month, don't just do it the night before. I know that's what a lot of people do, and then you're up till like 5 a.m. trying to finish your paper or your project. Seriously, just do it ahead of time. And also, if you do it ahead of time, then if you don't get something, it's a lot easier to go and get help. If you wait till the night before, chances are you are not going to do very good. Same with studying for a test or quiz. So I hope some of these tips were helpful for you guys. If you ever want some more tips or life advice videos, thumbs up this video and leave some comments telling me which ones you'd like to see. So I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys.